I think it's healthy kind of selfishness. It's like, this person with me is happy. I want them to be happy.
Welcome to Beyond Butterflies. This is that podcast that talks about love in all its messy, magical, and meaningful ways. I am Samia Biodun, and together we're going to be diving deeper beyond surface level sparks and those fleeting butterflies. Here we're going to be uncovering the real love stories, what it takes to build them, to sustain them, and of course, what it takes to jettison them when the time arises. From first loves to heartbreaks, soulmates to self-love, this is your space to connect, reflect, and redefine what love really means to you. So whether you're swooning or struggling, or you're somewhere in between, let's go beyond the butterflies and discuss love in its truest or rawest forms. Shall we begin? Welcome, guys. We have a guest, and I can't wait to meet her. Please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Hello, I'm T.A. I act on stage and screen, and I'm a lover.
Oh, wow. Interesting. We have a lover in the house. Let's talk about that. Let's start from there. What is love to you? What makes you a lover?
First, I'm human.
Okay.
Yes, and I understand and believe that every other human that I come across, that crosses my path, deserves not much from me, just love, kindness, and respect from love. Right?
So now you're merging kindness and respect with love. Interesting. So you feel like without kindness and respect, there's no love? Or without love, you can't be kind or respectful to someone else?
Something like that.
What if it's just traditional? This is an Agbalagba, I must respect them. I don't need to love them.
Do you love yourself?
I love myself.
I think you can give it if you have it.
Wow. Okay, tell me an instance. Give us an experience, something that has happened before that made you feel loved.
That made me feel loved.
Maybe like an incident or someone.
I think I live in it. I mean, when people show up at the theater to see my performance,
it makes you feel loved.
Yeah.
No, that's different, because this is Valentine's is coming. So let's talk in the Valentine's context. Is there anybody that will come to watch you act that you are going to engage on Valentine's Day, or that's going to engage on Valentine's Day? So in the context of romantic love, what makes you feel loved?
I love to be paid attention to.
Okay, attention.
Yeah.
That's like quality time. Okay.
Yes. I also know that if someone loves you, they pay attention to the things that matter to you, and and they want to, as much as possible, make those things happen or make those things easier, make your life easier, make you smile. They just want to see you smile.
What would be a thoughtful experience or a thoughtful gift for you?
What would be a thoughtful gift for me?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
Gift. Take me book shopping.
No. Book. I don't understand. What kind of book? Maybe I should have context.
Okay, so
because there are also some books that you know that this is a book.
Okay, so recently,
is it like textbook? Like a Babio?
No. Recently, I came into I came across some books.
Okay.
And I've just been thinking about getting them ever since. There are books about Nigeria's history.
Nigeria's history, Bao.
Forgive me.
Let's reverse a little bit. Let's reverse a little bit. What do you think is your own love language? I mean, people usually say that there are 5 different ways in which people receive love or recognize love. So what would you say is your own love language?
Some people,
because if it is books that you want, it's definitely not gifts.
That's a gift. Well, when people ask me what's your love language, I'm like, why do I have to choose? I speak all the love languages.
Yeah, so which one don't you speak as fluently as the others?
Oh, okay, let me...
Yes, rank
so
it.
It's first gifts, thoughtful gifts.
This same gift that is Ababio, that's physics textbook.
That's the first on the list. Thoughtful gifts.
There's acts of service, there's quality time,
gifts,
there's words of affirmation, there's physical touch.
So thoughtful gifts, act of service, quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch is last on the list.
Why don't you men like physical touch? Because that's not the impression that we had.
Forgive me, but I feel like you earn physical touch by fulfilling the other four.
No, now.
Strongly.
It's not necessarily about the beginning of the relationship. If you're in a relationship with someone, it's presumed that the person has earned some things already. Physical touch will still come last.
Yeah.
You prefer words of affirmation. So you're a fantastic actress.
No, I mean, that comes first.
Just before quality time, you like quality time.
Yeah.
So like someone showing up to see your movie, like someone participating when you're having the rehearsals, something like that. Yeah. Acts of service. What to constitute acts of service for you?
That's the second one.
Yeah. So what to constitute acts of service for you?
Pretty much make my life easier.
Like what?
Cook for me. You know, be there when I want to make my videos. Hold my camera up, and you know, things that count.
How do you show love?
These things I'm saying.
The same things that you want. Those are the same things that you want.
Yeah.
You see, I think I usually have a different opinion there. And that's the fact that the way we want to be loved is not necessarily the way people... Yeah, it's not necessarily the way we love. Because sometimes we feel human beings have a natural tendency to love people the way they want to be loved. It may not be what they want.
True, I agree. And I also know that in a relationship where there are two people involved, there's also the need for communication. And that's where you have to find out what your partner likes, what your partner wants, what works for you. So, you know, different strokes for different
strokes. No, so don't go and buy a book for me, I beg.
What would you like?
I don't know, something that will be my own love language, not your own love language.
So
You're the one that wants...
If I were to ask you?
My love language would probably be quality time. Let's just chill at home 24 hours. Or go see a movie and then from there go to the beach, from there go to a hotel, from there go and eat. Like just drive around town in the middle of the night.
After we've gone book shopping.
After we've gone book shopping. Now only you go do that book shopping. Tell me, have you ever had any negative love experience?
Yes.
It sounds like the full ground. They wanted physical touch, you wanted books, Abby?
Well, not necessarily.
Okay.
We just wanted different things. I think I just was unlucky. Not that the person was a bad person, it's just it was a narcissist. You know how that goes. I think there's someone for everybody.
Yeah.
And so if you aren't doing what pleases them per time, you're not harming them, you're not hurting them, just doesn't please them, you're in trouble. And then when they do something for you that they know counts for you, it's like you have to, you know, give them your soul.
Yeah, because they've done one thing for you. They elevate whatever they have done.
They deserve your soul.
They feel like they've done everything possible in the world. But how then do you distinguish that from self-love? Because some people, what some people interpret as narcissism is what someone else is as self-love. I just pay attention to myself. But you are seeing it as me being narcissistic.
If you are paying attention to yourself and someone else is getting hurt,
I wouldn't know if you're getting hurt. I'm paying attention to myself.
Self-love, of course, there's a level of selfishness that is in it, but at the same time, I think it's healthy kind of selfishness. It's like, this person with me is happy. I want them to be happy. This is why I'm doing this. So this is because making them happy makes me happy. So of course, that's a little bit of selfishness, right? Because I want to be happy, so I'm making this person smile. And also, if you don't love yourself, you can't show love to someone else. It's impossible. You just can't. Can't
I love you more than myself?
What?
Can't I love you? You're my everything.
Love you more than...
If I say you're my everything, it means I don't remain. You are already my everything. There's nothing left. Well, so I can love you. I can love you more than I love myself now.
Well, that's possible, but you are glad that you are loving me, right?
Yeah, I'm glad.
So it's still...
Okay, so all that I should take away from it is the happiness.
Well, if you're satisfied, you said... It's
just... Do you think people can forgive?
Yeah, I do.
No, do you think people can forgive infidelity?
I think so.
Do you think people change?
I don't think so.
But they can forgive, but the other person will not change?
Yeah, I don't think people
So you expect
change.
that, okay, you are doing the forgiveness, but they can do it again?
They can do it again.
And
if you're forgiving, you just have to bear in mind that it can happen again. I mean, if you don't mind hurting yourself all the time, you can keep forgiving. But yeah, I don't think people change. No.
Wow. Okay, so let's talk about Valentine's. Yeah, Valentine's is coming. What do you think are simple, meaningful ways that people can show love at Valentine's?
Simple, meaningful.
I mean, we have lots of people that are looking forward to ideas. They don't know what to do. They really, really want to love the other person. Let's even say the person has talked about what they want, or the person has not talked about what they want. What are some general things that we can do? It's 2025 Valentine's under T.Pain's economy.
I know people like surprises. So, you know, I'll speak for myself. Something I'd like for Valentine's is like a surprise package that comes with a camera and lights. those are simple
Something thoughtful,
gifts.
yeah.
Those are
Camera
thoughtful.
is simple gift.
Yes.
Go is a camera of less than 1 million now. You will try.
Context.
Okay, context.
No, it depends.
You buy the lens, even lens.
Plus the lens. I mean, it was
Even lens alone without the camera, it's like how much?
I mean, don't come at me with cards and flowers. That's
Why?
outdated. Why?
That's what
Please.
That's what they're giving our
please.
colleagues.
Oh, please.
Okay, we won't buy the card. We'll make the card. How about that?
No.
Like I will draw the card myself. I'll cut it. I'll cut the card in your shape.
No, thank you. You can take me out. Take me, eating, movie dates. You can
Valentine's Day, movie dates.
bake for
Where do you
me.
want to sit in the theater? We will lap.
How about that?
On Valentine's Day, everywhere will be full.
Actually. Oh, we can just, be
Lapping is
in
good though.
with wine and cakes.
At home or in the...
At home.
Okay.
You could even take an apartment somewhere really chill, just you and your partner. Yes, now, and just spend the entire Valentine's Day there. Just be inside.
Service apartments are likely to be fully booked out. But good idea. Good idea. I'm getting ideas.
This is okay.
So if we book in advance for service apartments,
and then you can take them book shopping.
you say, again. Well, fantastic. I'm hearing lovely ideas. One of the most important things I'm hearing from what you're saying is that love can be creative, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be what people are generally expecting. In fact, some of the things that people would usually give on Valentine's Day may even have become redundant. They've now started sounding silly. Like, you give me flowers now, like for what? Do you get? Am I a horticulturist? Do you understand? If you give me a card, for what? For what purpose? You write something in it, you may as well send me an SMS. Okay.
I mean, cards are beautiful. I'm not really that, but if the cards are coming, they're coming with something.
How much you call it last name?
Something with substance.
But even food is becoming boring.
If you put $100 in the card,
$100, $100 mark more. My favorite Bitcoin.
It's just 100.
It's just
100.
Okay. It's when you convert it that you realize. But fantastic. So, I think you've touched on different things today. And my final question is going to be in the context of men and women having things that people think a man should do and what people think a woman should do, right? What do you think of gender roles? Do you think gender roles exist? Do you think, in the context of feminism now, do you think this is what women should be doing, this is what men should be doing? Or do you think anybody can do anything?
I think anybody can do anything, apart from the biological roles. The roles
like giving birth.
That nature has bestowed upon us. Yes, I do not expect my man to carry the pregnancy.
If you can put it... Well.
I mean, if I can, I would, trust me. But by nature, I can't. So those are the ones that I think are really, really mapped out. Every other thing, I think anybody can do anything. I don't believe in that. So you're the woman, you must do the cooking. You're the man, you must carry the weight. I mean, you should carry the weight.
I absolutely agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. I look forward to being able to just sit at home and my wife is changing the tires, cleaning the car. Like, I look forward to all those things.
No.
Okay, not that type.
No, not that type. Not
okay.
that type.
So
I mean, as a considerate man, I don't think you want to watch your woman go through that.
All right.
There's
fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Thanks for
of course, there would always be roles for men, there'll be roles for women, but like you have said, apart from the biologically determined roles, anyone should feel free to soar, to explore the world and do anything that life permits them to do. Fantastic listening to you, T.A.
Thank you.
An actress, very beautiful woman, having shared with us today. Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks for having me.
On behalf of Arabeshola Segun Emmanuel Media and Film Production, we have this as a token of our appreciation to you for coming on our show today. This is for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Thanks
for having me.
Thank you. You're welcome. Cheers.